What's up, guys? It's Kictor, and what a day it has been. Who's here? Kenzie has been a Supreme member for 15 months. Oh my god, thank you so much, Kenzie. Kenzie says, wow, 15 months. So happy to be in this community, especially during a rough patch in life. No! Currently having work anxiety and so much change. Glad to geek out about Danmei with you all. Oh, I'm glad to geek out about Danmei with you too, Kenzie. I'm sorry to hear about your work anxiety and stuff. That sucks. I know what that's like. I used to have insane work anxiety. It was like debilitating. So I know how freaking stressful that can be. But I hope we can chill right now. We can have a good time and talk about something insane that just happened. Also, 1 second. We are getting the English manhwa, finally. I can't believe that. Also, the company that it's with, Inklore or whatever, Stitch and I have a book from them. They're like a huge company. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have some books from them as well. But the cover is fucking gorgeous. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, the colors are amazing. So I'm sure that the manhwa colors are going to be awesome. Because I was worried about that. I was worried about the like level of print quality, because some of the books that we get, some of the colors and stuff just don't pop, especially when you're used to like looking at it on a screen. And how like bright like the blacks can be, and stuff can kind of easily get muddled. But I feel like it's gonna be really good. Of course, when it does come out, I will do like a thorough review. But I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Cork, thank you so much for your donation. Cork says, another donation to Kictor Nation. I'll be listening on my drive home. Also, yes, manhwa. Oh, thank you so much, Cork. Drive safe. Yeah. Guys, like, I'm sure you all know, but, like, the manhwa was, like, the biggest start to my channel. Like, whenever we had the weekly updates for the manhwa, I would always do green screen videos, talking about the chapters, making jokes, and analyzing it. And then I actually got sponsored by Billy Comics, and I got to work with some people involved with Heaven Official's Blessing in an official capacity, and they were paying me, and they were paying me really well. And it was amazing. And I think that really boosted my confidence for like knowing that I could do YouTube as a full-time gig. And then Billy Comics went under. So I still will forever feel like so attached to them, because it was like I got to work for like a million things diluted down, but in some way I feel like I was kind of attached to MXTX and in some world, which makes me really happy, because I'd give her my life. Also, I see lots of people here today. Sumo, Quinn, Annika, Sugar Kiss, Waffles, Dr. Sprout, Meridia, The Wizard of Moss, Susan, Not Prepared Costly, Doria. So many kickflips. Thank you guys. Thank you, my members, for showing up to hang out. Danielle and Ceremony and Night Owl, Guanghui, what's up? Hello, Kictor. Goodbye, Kictor. She was like the wind. I do aspire to be the wind master. Tina says, I have all the Chinese manhwa so far, and I can't wait to collect the English as well. Right, me too. I mean, I loved getting the Chinese ones, like, so much, because they came with a lot of little stickers, and just having them physically is just so cool. But, oh my god, to read it in English, that's just amazing. It's so amazing. Night Owl says it was that push you needed for your confidence. Yeah, and then when Billy went under, it was literally you guys, literally everybody on my membership that allowed me to keep doing this full time. Like, I put it out there that I wanted to do YouTube, and you guys responded and you helped me, and here we are. It's amazing. And now we have an English release. Lucy, what's up, Lucy? MXTX Kingdom is winning. Yes, it is a kingdom at this point. I also, the Motozushi Manhwa, which has come out by 7 Seas, is almost done. The second to last volume, I think, is coming out soon. Has anyone been collecting all those? I haven't been buying them as they came out, but I do think once they are all out, I will make a giant purchase and buy all of them. Crimson Queen says, so is Star Ember still drawing for it, or what? Will there be more than the 6 volumes? I don't know. Star Ember recently has been posting their own comic. That's like the only thing they've been posting. And I think it's like a mermaid comic. So Star Ember's not dead. Star Ember is still drawing. But who knows what is up with the manhwa continuing? I don't know. Hopefully it is. I feel like because it changed publishers and shit, maybe there's a bunch of like contracts and stuff they have to go through, so I don't know. Nothing has been officially like canceled from what I've heard. Emma says, I've just been buying the Kindle versions of the Motozushi manhwa. Nice! That's a good idea. Good idea to save space. I prefer reading Kindle versions of books just because I like to read in bed, sideways, in the middle of the night, not to wake up Stitch. I usually get up way before Stitch, so I'm like, I don't want to wake her up. And so I can read on my phone. But Stitch prefers the physical volumes of books. So we usually end up purchasing each book at least twice. usually 3 times. We give one away to a friend or something. River says, I have most of the Motozushi manhwa on Kindle, but the physical copies are quite pretty. Yeah. Sierra says, have you seen the new Sato Sugu stuff? Have I? Yes. Oh my god. I feel like every hour a new picture is being released from the theatrical release. I want to see it myself so bad. Oh my god. I love them. And just seeing the pictures of their youth, their blue summer, it's just, Gojo playing guitar. I love it. Emma says, I like the Kindles so I can take screenshots of the illustrations as well as zoom in. Yeah, I love that. Oh shit, someone just bought the Danmei Book Club mug. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, thank you guys so much. Everybody who has bought merch or sent a donation on my merch site, thank you so much. The support from that has been incredible. I am so excited you guys love the design. I'm just so happy. Stitch actually designed it, to be honest. Like, she drew the logo and then we gave it to a graphic designer to actually make it like pro. But I'm so happy you guys have been liking it. It's so awesome. Briarbox says, hi, I got a promotion today. Oh my god, dude, congrats! I'm gonna be working a regular 8 to 4 job again, so I can exist in a regular capacity again with a regular work-life balance. Fuck yeah, dude, that's fantastic. That is awesome. I love to hear that, dude. I'm so excited for you. That is really good to hear. And also Sadasugu, yeah! They just released a figure that is like It is, okay, you can see the beach Sadosugu one right there. It's like that, but they're like holding hands. And then it's the other one that I have right here, where it's like the KFC breakup, but they're back to back. They're definitely like reusing figures. Oh my goodness, Kate, thank you so much for your donation. Kate says, just ordered my Danmei book club merch. I'm so excited. Yes, thank you so much, Kate. Oh my goodness, I really appreciate you. Also, guys, Kate, hey, Kate, Catland Comics on Instagram. Check out Kate. She has a Pride sale going on right now for her Patreon, and her Patreon is something you definitely don't want to miss if you like spicy Danmei boys. Kate is a fucking incredible artist, and just showed me a sneak peek for her little mushroom art, and it is so good. It is so good. So definitely go check out Kate. Go support Kate. Kate's fucking keeping the Danmei community together with incredible art. Phalites, thank you so much for your donation. Oh my god, thank you for $30. That's incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kichter and Stitchzun and the community for making a place to laugh and nerd out. Excited for the Manhua. I read a lot of books, mostly physical, but sometimes on Kindle. Fantasy, gay romances, and nonfiction on Japan. Nice! Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, reading is the best, and connecting with other people over a book is just the best because there's so much to talk about. Miss Rosie, thank you for gifting a membership. Oh my goodness. I really appreciate that, Miss Rosie. Thank you. How have you been doing? Sumo says, I still can't imagine Bottom Lufeng. Listen, it's not too... It just works. It just works. Like, if I could show you a teensy little sneak peek, Kate, if you'll allow it. Annika says, if anyone can pull off Bottom Lufeng, it's Kate. Crimson Queen, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, and welcome, Soph. Crimson Queen, I'm glad to see you here. Show the boy. Okay. It's really good. Don't cancel me. I think you can see. I think this is safe. You guys believe me now when I say Kate's an incredible artist? God damn! Okay, go follow Kate. Catland Comics. I'm gonna refresh this page. You better follow her. I'll know if you do it. No, but Kate's fucking awesome. Yeah, so with the Manhua, I don't know if you guys saw the short video I made, the like TikTok, where it's like, the Manhua's here, but we're back in the Banyue arc again. Like, oh my god. As much as I love TGCF, and as much as I love the Banyue arc, I am so, like, thirsty for, like, the original fan translation, book 5, so, like, fucking book 7 and 8. Content, you know? Like, there's barely any art of that content, because I'm sure a lot of people haven't read that far, or there's just the Manhua didn't get that far, or the Donghua isn't that far. Like, lots of people don't know what happened. Lots of people don't know about the mech battle. Like, there's so much that I feel like you could describe to a TGCF fan and they wouldn't even believe you that happens in the later novels, just because there's, like, no art. Jennifer, thank you so much for your donation. Just a small donation. Dude, that's a huge donation. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I really appreciate that, Jennifer. I hope that you're doing good. Kate says, why can't we be stuck in the coffin? Put me in the coffin. Oh my god. Put me in the coffin. 100%. Crimson Queen says, I want Wu Ming art. Yes! Fuck! Oh my god, I know Wu Ming is gonna be so hot. Oh! Give him chains. Make him a little fucked up little guy. Anne says, must have missed the mecha part. Yeah, you know, they use the, I mean, he is a giant statue versus, you know? Golden Tasha says, stop, I forgot there was more of TGCF. I lost my page in book 7. Oh my god, you gotta keep reading, it's crazy. There's moving mountains, there's a mech battle, there's ho-ho, there's... Faylight says Arha has an audio drama in Japanese and I want to get my hands on it so bad. Dude, I have heard some snippets from the Arha audio drama and they be moaning. I'll say that much. Sammy, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Yay, 5 months. Been having a bad flare day today, so glad to be here for the stream as a pick-me-up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must suck. But I'm happy to pick you up. If you were here in person, I would also physically pick you up. Jennifer says, I'm just recovering from a cold, but doing great. Oh, hope you get better soon. Sumo says, there will be a Danmei con in my country, and tickets are free. Oh, fuck yeah. I got myself those, and there are still a few left. Maybe a smaller message will go through. Okay. Okay. Annika says, oh my god, now I need to find the Arha audio drama, purely for Japanese studying purposes. Yes. I saw someone comment on my video saying that the manhwa came out in English, being like, I taught myself Chinese for 2 years just for it to come out in English. Kenzie says, Arha with moan sounds about right. Yes, dude, I am like, oh my god, I'm like 3 fucking pages away from finishing the Arha, Danmei book club. I essentially had like read the whole book again. So good. So good. Jeremy Fitzgerald, who is the #1 XP member right now, says you're one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate that. I love doing this. I love talking to everybody. I love hopping back and forth. So thank you for saying that. It's very sweet of you. Quinn, thank you so much, Quinn. Injured my back at work last week and have been on light duty ever since. My paycheck is suffering. Oh god, Quinn, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope your back gets better soon. That's awful. I hope you can take it easy. You've been on light duty. I'm glad that you're at least able to chill, but I'm sorry to hear that about your paycheck, and thank you for sending a donation, even though... Kate says Kictor is king of Fujoshi YouTube. No, that would be Coley. Coley is the king. Also, look, Danmei book club. Go to Danmei book club. Kictor.com, Danmei book club. I think the sticker looks really good. I think the colors came out on the sticker really good. And Jung Chung kickflip. Coley is the queen. I can be the king. Okay, sounds good. Esper Lady just said Coley. Yeah, I love Coley. Meridia says, I haven't watched the Scum Villain Donghua yet, but I saw a pic of blonde Moe-Jun on Twitter and I had no idea that's where the blonde Moe-Jun headcanon came from. Yeah! Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. He's like an ice demon, so... if he had white hair, that'd be pretty cool. Esper Lady says, Coley was so nice at SacreCon. Yeah! Coley is such a fucking sweet person. She's so funny. And just kind, and I love her. I love her content. I'm a huge fan of her. And a friend. He looks so pretty with white hair, right? Oh my god, I love him. Jeremy, you are #1. Also, I'm throwing this out there in case anybody doesn't know of my recent plight of what you all did to me, making me read Scum Villain. Because we're reading the extras, and I just read the extra with Yue Qingyan and Shen Zhou's backstory. And I ship it so hard. Oh my god. And I was so upset to find that it's not a huge ship and there's not a lot of art for it. I was like, no! And I know I'm like late to the Scum Villain game. Like the fandom's still poppin' for sure, but it's like it's like being a Xiao fan. It's like the tragic side ship. Thankfully, Beef Leaf, I feel like Beef Leaf is the most popular, like, MXTX side ship. Like, people are still posting a lot of Beef Leaf art these days, but, man, Xiao and Chijo, fuck, man. You've become one of us, but at what cost, truly? She needs that art on her desk by Monday. Yes! Briarbox says, I think I want to do a book club style video on the Baiha that Seven Seas is publishing in August. Maybe that will bring into existence more Baiha. Fuck yeah, dude! Oh my god! Please talk about that. That would be fantastic. Which one is it? Is it eldest princess daughter or something like that? Vicky, thank you so much for your donation, Vicky. I really appreciate that. You are amazing. You are amazing. You are so kind. Thank you so much. Crimson Queen says, have you heard anything about Scum Villain Season 2? I haven't heard anything. I rewatched the trailer for it the other day and was just shocked that that was 3 years ago. Oh, it's called Beauty's Blade. Emma says, I honestly found a lot of art after you read that Scum Villain scene. What? Okay, were you just searching on Twitter? Maybe I just gave up too quickly. Do you know anything about the Little Mushroom audio drama? There is a Little Mushroom audio drama, right? That came out like a couple years ago. Bye, Miss Rosie! Kenzie says, I'll be a guest appearance on Briarbox's channel. Nice! I would love to see. Briarbox has a video out that was really, really good. So, dude, I would love to hear more of your thoughts and opinions on books. 1000%. Dun, 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 dun. Kate says, when I have the time, I will personally draw you Chijo. Kate, when I have the funds, I will personally commission you to draw me Chijo. Emma says, I think there are 2 to 3 seasons of the Little Mushroom audio drama. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. Sugar Kiss says, I got a friend commission recently. Ooh, what was it of? Have you checked out Drowning Sorrows and Raging Fire? No, I haven't. Imagine a Little Mushroom anime. Dude, it would adapt into an anime so well. It really would, because it's like, it's sci-fi, it's got some action, it's got a really subtle romance. Like, it could fully pass censorship, I believe. Like, there's nothing, even in the extras, there's nothing, like, super explicit. Like, they're definitely flirty and, like, they kiss and love each other, but it would be like the perfect like show that you could still get like gay doki dokis even if they censored the fuck out of it, you know? Without feeling like they had to remove a ton of scenes, because it's a very like subtle romance, but it's so good. Like, it's one of my favorites of all time. Kate says, I want to see you give birth to another one. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a pregnancy kink from that. Twisted says, hi, huge fan of yours. I'll draw you a Chijo if you'd like. Any ideas for silly ways to draw them? Well, this idea, I will take anything if anyone draws them in any capacity. But I have this thought because there's a line where it says that, like, Chiga would always ask him questions, including like, are you too cold? Are you too hot? And I love that Shenjo is just like angry, but I love the idea that if he was in a happier world, he could be angry but give in to the affection a little bit. So if it was like Chiga being like putting a blanket over him, or like fanning him if he's too hot or too cold, and he's like angry about it, but like he's blushing because he's actually very thankful that Chiga's thinking of him, you know, just something like that. Or them kissing, you know, who knows. Whoa, how often do you get to see the back of my head? That was crazy. Omniperson, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. Where could I send you a recommended video, and thank you for being such an awesome YouTuber. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. If it's a YouTube video, you could tell me the title right here in the chat and I could take a screenshot. Or if it's somewhere else, you could send me a link on Instagram. Sienna, thank you for your donation. Did y'all get any wildfire haze over there in BC? We got a red sun this morning in Ontario. Oh, that sucks. Oh my god. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. No haze today, luckily. Blue skies. Smells good. I hope it's not a big fire year. Those just suck. Rose City says, with your new standing desk, you just can't stand, can you? Stand still? What's the point of getting a standing desk if I'm just gonna stand still? I got this desk to run around. Twisted said, I will so draw that and tag you. Princess Shenjo writes, yes! Yes, you get it! You get it, Twisted! I love you! Thank you so much. Neko Me says, one of my friends in a Discord is getting into Devil Venerable, also wants to know, and I'm so excited to see the reaction. Oh, yes! I want to read that one, too. I've heard lots about it. Oh, the trailer for the second Wicked movie comes out tomorrow? Ooh, I really enjoyed the Wicked movie. Briarbox says, when I am not drowning in graphic design homework, I want to script out something on my journey with Danmei, a critique and a personal journey sort of thing. Maybe a silly little shelf tour vid. That is awesome. Dude, I would love any kind of video from you. I think that you're very smart. I think you're very intelligent in the way that you speak. Like, you're not just like, you know, like reacting to stuff and being like, blah, blah, blah. It's like, when you have something to say about something, it's very interesting. Like, if that makes sense, you know? So I think you can make some really, really, really interesting videos if it's like a critique or a review or anything. Like, I think people would love to hear your thoughts because you're a good writer and therefore a good script writer and therefore a good YouTuber. Sugarkiss says Briarbox is the GOAT. I agree. Erie says, have you checked out To Be Hero X? I have only seen some very gay clips on Twitter. They seem very, very gay. Briarbox says, then it shall be done! Fuck yeah! Hell yeah. Faylight says, I saw the Wicked play. It was awesome. I would love to see the play. I really would. Sierra says, what series do you like best out of Yu and Arha? I personally have not read Yu yet. After I finish reading Arha, I would like to read it. So Stitch was the one who just told me the plot of Yu. But I would say that Arha is probably really hard to top for me because I am enjoying it immensely. I really, really, really love Arha. So I think Stitch would rate Arha over Yu as well. But it's still meat bun. Fatelight says, that's because Taeshin Jun always tops. Yes. Arha is hard to top. Yeah, you can't top Taeshin Jun. Kate is like, watch me. No, Kate, you can't top Taeshin Jun. I feel like normal Moran and Chuaning, you know? If Chuaning was interested, Moran would be like, why not? Let's do whatever, you know? I feel like they'd be rather normal about it. Kate says, I cannot in good conscience make Chuaning a top. We found the limit! Oh my god. I feel like I could see them trying it out and then Chuaning being like, I can't do this! Moran can bottom, just not with Chuaning. I feel like Moran, in such a beautiful, like, boyfriend way, would just be like, sure, like, babe, if you are you interested in trying the other way? Like, why not? Like, they're bored on a Sunday evening and got nothing to do. Like, let's fuck around and find out. And Chuaning's like, oh, well, how hard can it be? And then he just doesn't, he's just not into it. He will strangle himself before he tops Moran. Yes. my god. But the beauty of Chuaning is that, like, there's that one, like, interview where Meat Bun was, like, interviewing Chuaning, and it was like, do you prefer Moran the way Moran does it or the way Tashian Jun does it? And he's like, Tashian Jun, because he doesn't ask questions beforehand. Oh, man. He's just so embarrassed. He's so embarrassed. Kenzie says, I want to do YouTube, but I always get anxious, but I feel like I'm getting my confidence back, and hopefully some Danmei chaos will come to the internet. Dude, hell yeah! I mean, I understand being anxious, because the internet can be mean, but I feel like you would also be starting with such a community that we know is full of super nice people, so you'd already have, like, a crew that's got your back right off the start, you know? Chuaning would climb 3,000 stairs with no spiritual energy before he tops more. Yes. Oh my god. Chuaning wouldn't even be able to top in a bottom way. He's too submissive and breedable. Crimson Queen, thank you so much for your donation. Gotta go for now. I'm making some art for you and Stitch. Oh my god, so when it's done, I'll be sending it with the 2 butterfly brooches of my grandmother's I want y'all to have. Dude, thank you so much. She would have loved y'all just like I do. Oh my god, stop. That's so sweet. Thank you. I cannot wait to get those. I can't wait to cherish them. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Crimson Queen. Good night. We love you. Thank you. And Vicky, thank you for joining my membership and joining the Supreme level. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that, Vicky. Thank you. Esper Lady says, I support you, Kenzie. And the Wizard of Moss says, I forgot I was trying to make videos. Now that I've remembered, maybe I will do it. Fuck yeah, dude. Yes. Quinn Silva says, Chuaning printed on a shirt is the only way he will be a top. Good morning, Anime515. Anne says, Kictor inspiring the new generation of Danmei commentators. Honestly, there's not that many people that talk about Danmei on YouTube, so I would love some more friends to listen to. Shen Chao can top Yan Wuxi, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Give me the scenario, Kate. I'm trying to imagine this. I'm like, would Yan Wuxi yet Shen Chao top him, but like in an ironic way? Like somehow it's like a sarcastic way? Listen, I have a whole fic planned. Oh my god. Kate needs to have a tops bottoming series. We do a video where it's just Kate explaining how all the tops are actually bottoms. Just Me says, Kictor, would you ever consider starting a Discord server? I'd love to start making friends in this community. Unfortunately, I feel like Discord is the one thing that I just can't handle because I have just witnessed so many Discords like enter an unsafe space, especially when there's like a creator involved that's like people joining for a YouTuber and then other people join and they might not know the YouTube community, and like it's just so unfortunate that I feel like one bad egg can kind of ruin a server. And I think that is just my level of stress that I cannot do. I don't use Discord. I have like a couple friends I DM on there like once in a blue moon. But yeah, I understand that I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would be a great way to talk to people and share stuff, but I just don't think I have the capacity for it. Kate says, I already have a presentation of why Hua Chung is a bottom. Isn't that just Kate's Patreon? Yeah, true. Yanwushi would love to see him try. He's romantic, says Kenzie. Kate, you've never drawn, like, bottom Lam1G, have you? I feel like people never draw that. I feel like he's steadfastly the top. I have seen some people talk about, like, if Lam1G and Wei Wuxian got together when they were, like, teenagers and Wei Wuxian never, like, died, that Lam1G could have been a bottom. There was a question I saw and I missed. JT Joyville says, Chu ending is similar to your analysis of Shenton Cho topping. He'd rather be the one getting hurt bottoming if it were to happen. Oh. Oh. Yeah. He's too good for this world. Waffle says, I want to make more cosplay YouTube content. Maybe even some cosplay stuff, I'm hoping. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Definitely need some more Danmei cosplayers. Meridia says, I recently bought a drawing tablet, so I'm excited to start making doodles. I don't think I'll ever be a proper artist, but making Mimi doodles is so fun. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I drew Hushuen today. And what is a proper artist anyways? Everybody's an artist, you know? Here's proof of that I've been drawing. It's from that scene in the Donghua where he's like, meh, 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 meh. Yeah. If someone asked a question and I did not answer it, can you please ask it again? Because the chat just like refreshed and I missed a bunch of stuff. Tina, thank you for your donation. Have a good night, everyone. And you didn't see earlier, but there's at least 2 volumes of A Little Mushroom Manhua. Yeah, no, I have the Chinese ones. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Oh my god, the art is incredible. Speaking of the internet being awful, I think the Manhua artist was getting bullied for her art for some reason, which I do not understand because it is literally so hot. Like, I don't know how anyone could have an issue with Little Mushroom art. It's so good. But thank you so much, Tina, for your donation, and have a good night, too. Wei Wuxian could be a bully top. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Veronica, I'm still working on the Danmei book club for Arha Volume 8. I literally have it open in another tab. I'm on, like, the last slide, so maybe Stitch and I could film it Thursday morning, I think. Do we have a theme planned for our wedding? Yuri on Ice, Tgcf, something else? Oh my goodness. I think that there could be elements from all sorts of kind of things we love throughout. I definitely like some of the music from Oron to be playing, because I love that. It's like very classy. It's like, you know, other people would think it's just wedding music, but people who know, you know? Ellery, yo, Ellery Bell! What's up? Member for 19 months. Thank you so much. Woo, so many months. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, I drew, did you see my drawing? Of our shared boyfriend, Hushuen? Kate says, Lam1G could bottom. Oh my goodness. Quinn, thank you for your donation. Lam1G would bottom for evil Wei Wuxian. Yeah. I mean, Lam1G is so down bad for Wei Wuxian. And I think that it is more apparent in the book how, like, he's down bad for him in the Donghua and the Untamed and the Manhua, obviously. But in the book, you kind of see a different side of him. You definitely see he's, like, kind of lovey-dovey. He's kind of silly. He's, like, so in love with him. And not so much in, like, I'm the serious top. But, like, in the, like, I will do fucking anything. I am so sad without you. So, him and Wei Wuxian have a little thing going on, you know? They have their little their dynamic that I think works well. But I feel like, you know, if they're just like a normal couple that they would do anything. They could try anything. Esper Lady says, I started a Shenzi Xuan cosplay. Oh my god, that's gonna be beautiful! That's awesome. Oh my god. Stitch is literally finishing up QJJ right now in the other room. She just told me about a scene where they fall off a horse together and then make beautiful love. Abby! Hey, Abby! Abby has been a member for 11 months, a Supreme member. Thank you so much, Abby. Oh my god. I really appreciate that. Almost a whole year. Kictor says, is there another way to send you art besides Insta? I usually use my phone, but I'm watching from my iPad since my phone got taken away. You could email me at kictorcosplay@gmail.com. Kate says, that scene in QJJ is so good! Yeah, she just read out the whole scene to me. It was so nice. And the scene also where, Shen Zhishuan's trying to do math, and Xiao Qie is, like, nuzzling into him and distracting him. Have you met the voice actors for Gojo and Geto? I haven't, but my friend got me Gojo's voice actor to sign something, and he says like to Kictor in it, and I'm like, ah, it made me so happy. I think I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Is it like Keiji Tong or something like that? He seems like he's a really nice guy, and I can't remember Geto's voice actor's name, but he seems like a super nice guy as well. And I'm pretty sure they ship Satosugu, so of course I'm fans. If you could meet a voice actor, who would it be? Probably Gojo's voice actor at this point. Oh, actually, James. I would like to meet James. I want to meet James Cheek. I feel like I've met him, kind of, because we did the interview, and we've chatted a couple times on Twitter, but I want to meet him. Shelby says they're both super nice. I got to meet them recently. Oh, that's cool. Horror Girl. Oh my god, Oda Beck. That is a name I have not heard in a long time. He's like, Oda Beck, I remember him. Abby says it won't let me send pictures to my email? What do you mean? I wish James Cheek could come to KomoriCon. Yeah, we should... What if it's too late to, like, send in a request, a mass request, to get James Cheek to KomoriCon? That would be so fun. Sugar Kiss says, English voice actor or Japanese voice actor? I was talking about the English voice actor. I do, like, watch Jujutsu Kaisen in Japanese. Like, I watched the sub. I have watched the dub afterwards. I really like the Japanese version of just like the way Geto calls Gojo in Japanese. I think is just so like kills me. Cork, thank you for the donation. Oh yeah, I meant to ask, with the alert thing, are you guys getting a sound effect or is it just the picture? Because I thought I turned the sound effect off and it doesn't seem like there is coming through. Just picture. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Cork says, I was so close to finishing my Suebuchu cosplay, guy from Peerless, but the wig I ordered was trash and wefts are falling out. No! I guess he's now balding early from the stress of being near Feng Xiao. Oh my god. When you're cosplaying the sickly character and it's a little bit too accurate. Gaga, I'm bald. Oh my god. That is hilarious. I'm so sorry. I have ordered wigs that are just complete shit before as well. That's awful. Briarbox says, secretly I would like to exit the aisle with Kenzie to the outro music of the Modazushi Donghua. Oh, that's nice. This is not a secret, don't worry. Oh, that's awesome. Tashell says, it's crazy that both Bingha and Morhan have to compete with their own counterparts regarding their bed skills. Imagine not living up to yourself. Yes. Oh my god. I I won't spoil anything, but there's a scene in Arha Volume 8 where Moran is chatting with someone. Well, Tashi and Jun's chatting with someone, and he's like, don't worry, I'm not a freak in bed like you. I'm just normal about it. And I was like, oh my god, if what you do is normal. I mean, all things considered, it's not that abnormal, I suppose, most of the time. He's a simple man. Meridia says, please give me some advice. Now that I'm into Modazushi, should I read it, watch the donghua, or watch the live action? Oh, man. Read it and then watch the Untamed, probably. I feel like you might get a little bit confused. Or not realize just how gay something's supposed to be. Or just like, I don't know. I feel like you could miss context if you haven't read it before watching it. But also so many people watch The Untamed without reading it. You know what I mean? I think the donghua is actually the most confusing if you haven't read it yet. Abby says, I shall journey to the kitchen to send you art. Wish me luck on this treacherous journey. Oh, thank you, Abby. Thank you for your donation. Also, if you're, like, into Danmei and you understand how things work, it won't be as confusing. But I think for a lot of people, like, Modazushi was maybe the first or second, like, Danmei novel. Oh my god, thank you so much who just purchased 3 items from my Danmei book club collection. Oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Go to Kickter.com to buy a t-shirt. Yi says the Modazushi donghua was the first Danmei I was exposed to. Yeah, that's same with Stitch, exact same. That's how she got into all this stuff. She's like, watched the Modazushi donghua, didn't understand any of it, read it. Eli says, I've been reading book 2 of Tgcf and I've been getting ready on what's about to come, but I am scared to cry. Don't worry, it gets infinitely worse later. Dr. Sprout says, I find The Untamed has the easiest to understand timeline. A handful of episodes in the present and like 20 in the past, so you understand everything you need to for the next arcs. That's true. That's true. The names are a nightmare to memorize at first. Yeah, because you do get the perspective of many different people referring to the same person with different names, because they have their, like, title name, and then their real name, and then their, like, we're close buddy name, and then you also have the name that family members call you. And then you have the name that you call each other if you're, like, Marshall Brothers and shit. It's like a fucking insane crash course on Chinese name calling. Sierra says, what do you think of the Mu Ching X Feng Shin ship? I love it. I think it's a tale as old as time, you know? The sidekicks that don't get along, but they're getting along for the sake of the main character, because they both love him so much. And of course they love each other too. I love it. Midnight says, if you like Asian dramas, The Untamed is great. It opens with, Wei Wuxian is dead. And you're like, what the heck? I thought that was the protagonist. Exactly. It's quite good. Banshee says, I love Mooching and Function so much. Yes, me too. It's so funny. It's like they aren't a tragic side ship, so they don't count in my Shi Yao, Beef Leaf, Chijo agenda. They are a happy side ship. Kate says, okay, but what about some really crazy side ships? Okay, we can talk about Pei Ming and Shailian all day. I remember when that one panel from the Manhua came out. uh, showing Pei Ming in like the hall with everybody, and so much Pei Ming x Shailian art came out just because everyone was like, fuck, he's so hot, oh my god. Yiling Gatriarch says, guys, hear me out. Luochinga x Jung Chung. I'm listening, Yi, I'm listening. Tell me the scenario. They're both just so like like, how would anything happen? I feel like they'd have to be forced to kiss somehow. In some sort of kiss or die scenario. Song Xiao is another tragic ship. Yes. Yes. That's so sad. It's always sex pollen. I swear to God, 90% of the fics in the Scum Villain fandom are sex pollen. Abby, thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Kickter and everyone. I was able to finally catch up to the Scum read-throughs. I wasn't able to join the past week due to work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for catching up on them. I hope that you enjoyed them. I've really been enjoying... I really enjoyed Scum Villain as a whole. I can't believe it took me so long to read it, but I think it's so good. We know... Kenzie says, we know who would fold first is Luochinga, and I will elaborate in my essay. Bye. Oh, he's so stubborn, though. He's so stubborn. Sleuth says, Luochinga and Jung Chung has more fics than you'd expect on AO3. What? What's the dynamic? What is the dynamic? How does it happen? Meridia says, Pei Ming rizzing up Luochinga is good, though. I'm with you, Meridia. I'm with you. He's not as stubborn as Jung Chung. Okay. Kate says, imagine Luochinga and Pei Ming. I'm imagining it. Shiwudu and Pei Ming, yes. Yes. There's almost 100 fics of Luocheng. I feel like they kind of, like, are the same guy, are they not? It's like Luochinga what Jung Chung would be if his parents didn't traumatize the fuck out of him. Junwoo x Lobingha. What? Another sad side ship is Junwoo x Goshi. Oh yeah, okay, who are we shipping Murong Lian with? He needs a smoking buddy. Night Owl says we're all dimension drifting for these ships, yes. Oh my god, Sai Chin says the Untamed is great, but I still complain about the wolf monster puppet. Right, yes. Oh my god, thank you so much for purchasing the Danmei Book Club sticker! Fuck yeah! Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. I hope you like it. Peanut Jr. X Slapping Salmon. Yes, I'm with that. If you don't understand, Peanut Jr. is the name of one of Hushwen's bonefish that he has at Blackwater Manor. And in Scum Villain, when Shen Jingqiu was talking about maybe needing to relieve Lo Binghe's boner, he was discussing slapping salmons. Or maybe it wasn't in that scene. Anyways, he was thinking about sex, and he described gay sex as slapping salmons. Pei Ming x the Ox. I actually do really ship Pei Ming and the Watermaster. That's a pretty good tragic ship. Because I feel like Pei Ming is like a character that has a lot of power himself. Like, he gets women, he was a fucking general, he's fucking good looking, he's in the higher court, you know. And then it's like his one vice where he is not at the top is Yushi Huang and what she can hold over him and how she just does not like him. And they have this awkward energy, and she's gorgeous. She's so fucking cool that of course he would like her. Why wouldn't he? Other than the fact that he's like a little bit scared of her. But then it's like, does that not just sound like the perfect kind of end game for a character like Pei Ming? And then, you know, maybe deep down she likes him too, and it's beautiful. I'm more coming at it from the perspective of Yushi Huang does not need that man. She can live her beautiful lesbian life out in the fields. But if we were to look at it that way, I think it does work nicely. Six balls X a realistic scale of weight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Six balls X 9 balls equals 69 balls. Hey, we have the ship 79, so why not 69? It's when you ship 6 balls and Shenzhou together. Six balls, my Shayla. She can live her beautiful life without a man. Truly, truly. Speaking of Yushi Huang just makes me remember the fact that Beef Leaf, He Xuan dropped off Windmaster to the Rainmaster. Like, bro! Oh my god! Would that be 6, 7? Isn't he 9? Isn't she 7 and Joe 9? 54 balls. Kicked her X Chinese ball measurements. Six balls X Bishan. When we did our Danmei game night last time, we did a fanfic that was Bishan. Actually. Was it Bishan and a salmon? Was it? I feel, I swear to god a salmon had Bishan in her mouth or something like that. That was the fic. You know, reading that scene, I thought that was really fucking crazy, but it really is a quite slender sword. The salmon threw her back at Lum 1G. Yes! There is a 789 joke here. Yes, Sugar Kiss, yes! That was definitely one of my favorite jokes. Kate says, all I remember from that night was Chuanning's feet. Yes! It was Gambler Shalian x Chuanning and Chuanning's feet, and Chuanning gambled his feet at the gambler's den. Oh, you don't need to say flared base. Oh my god. This is flared enough, okay? This isn't gonna get stuck in him. He won't be able to get it past this part. Fucking hopefully. Kate, that was incredible. Flared enough. Oh god. No, the swords are sentient! The 4 swords! It's okay, Lamonji's sword was probably into it. Oh my god, I just noticed now this is like a little cloud. That's fucking awesome. Both Wei Wuxian and Shalian can swallow swords, but in different ends. Good night, Guanghui. Meridia says, I think Shalian being a sword swallower is wild. Hua Chung would have gone insane thinking about that for 800 years. Yup. Yup. I still haven't read the wine bottle extra. The day that happens, oh brother. Where does Shen Qingqiu put the sword then? He puts it down and then grabs a bottle of wine. Shalian is the throat goat. A sword handle works too. Thank you, Dr. Sprout. Night Owl says, patterning tonight is very interesting, just listening to everything. River says, since the scene happened in a dream, did Bichen's spirit really get affected? Good point. Meridia says, I think the most underrated Scum Villain is the Shang Qinghua interview. It's so funny. I can't wait for you to read it. Ooh. I'm excited. Kate says, are you going to redo the Ultimate MXTX Top Quiz now that you've read Scum Villain? Yes, I think we should. I think we should. Maybe we could put in some other Danmei boys in there. And girls. I haven't read the Mo Shang extra yet. Shang Qinghua. Rose City Kimono said, the interview busted my gut. I was laughing so hard. Like, where the fuck is the book? Oh, I brought the book into the living room to tell Stitch that final line. That final Chijo line. Worked out my legs yesterday. Now they fucking hurt. Finally got my home gym set up, so I haven't done a leg workout in a while. Stitch is reading QJJ right now. And then I have to go to hockey kind of soon. My hockey sauna. Eli says, seeing all the green is like being the black sheep of the crowd. I'm so lucky that I have so many members that show up to the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Eli says, the top quiz had me yelling at the wall, but it was totally understandable. I know, I'm sorry, I hadn't read it. It's just like, I feel like if I go back and then react to the video of me guessing what happens in Scum Villain, I would be like, I want to go back and re-watch the video of me guessing what happens in Modazushi. Because I remember that's where the kickflip joke came from. Thinking Jung Chung was like the cool older brother who could like probably do a kickflip. And then Ray was like, I don't think Jung Chung can do a kickflip. I'm happy to be your trained entertainment, Kenzie. Briarbox says, okay, I should finish that Gojo lingerie fic I started forever ago, shouldn't I? I even got Yi to make art for it. Woo! Yeah, do it! I wrote a little bit of fan fiction yesterday, too. Just Me said, my sister saw me watching Friday's game night while waiting for a restaurant table, and I had to explain Danmei game night to my sweet but very heterosexual, very not extremely online baby sister. That's funny. Kate says, does Ray take fic commissions? Yes, she does. Because she's currently working on a Hua Xuan commission. Abby says, I sent the art. Is that Chu Wanning's weapons? Is this the art? Shit. No, not the Omega chair, the bane of my existence. I was writing Chi Jiao fanfic. Okay, this is so cute. Abby. This is the cutest thing in the entire world. Look, okay, I'll zoom in. Okay, it's Chu Wanning's weapons. Look at how fucking precious this is. Look at Tianwen. This is so cool. Dude, you gotta post that. That is so cool. That is so cool. I love that so much. Oh my god. Tianwen, my beloved. Kate says I need to flush out my OCs before I can fix of them. Briarbox says, oh man, Cass's commissioned fic should be so good once it's done. I can't wait to read Hualian in a general/prince dynamic. Ooh, yes. EL says, thank you for making a place for me to see and express Danmei stuff. My friends don't read Danmei, so I need somewhere else to fangirl. Hell yeah! This is the place. Lingerie, drop the link. That's so funny. Alright, friends. I think I'm gonna head out, but that was so much fun just getting to chat with everybody. I have the link to pre-order the English Manhua in the chat, and also the link to my merch website if you haven't checked that out yet. I really appreciate just getting to talk about it. Just so excited to talk about it with you guys. Sugar Kiss! Oh my god! Thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships! Holy shit, Sugar Kiss! Thank you so much! Oh my goodness. I really appreciate that. Welcome Kayla, and Mats, and Katie, and Rowan. And Hazel. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Sugar Kiss. I really appreciate that. Okay, spam Jung Chung failing a kickflip in front of Lo Chinga, I guess, since we're shipping that. Awesome. Okay, I will see you guys. Maybe Wednesday evening? Maybe tomorrow evening for Scum Villain? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. We shall see. But if not, Friday for the game night for my members. Okay, thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye!